Hey!
What'd you do to the intro?
He said it was the 4Nerd, dude.
I didn't know if it went all the way, and I was like,
You panicked. Let's just admit it. You panicked.
yeah, I wasn't sure. But anyway, so I was like, the way Dawson feels about it, I feel like this.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
We don't care.
Well, I just wanted to welcome you guys to the show, especially our new co-host, Wonder Meg. Welcome.
Thanks for replacing Nickatina with me.
I know. I mean,
you guys.
we really wanted the show to be
Score, right?
good. We're like, what could make this better? We're like, replace a host.
No,
but I am
yeah,
going to have to do musical chairs in just a moment. Before I get to the chat, I do want to welcome our special guest on the show.
Yes.
Here she is, and in all of her glory, making her 4Nerd debut, Lis Wonder.
Hey!
So I'm gonna have to play some musical chairs. Doop.
That's
No, wait,
not-
hold on.
That's
There we go.
Okay.
No, you gotta flip it again.
Yeah, you gotta.
Anthony
I
and I.
gotta flip you. Okay.
Yes.
Memorize the placements, Ryan.
You've been flipped so that I can do this. Now it's pretty. So welcome, Liz. Liz and Meg, so awesome. I'm glad that you guys are here.
Yeah, this is still fire.
Yeah,
That's
it
very
sure
fun.
is. It sure is. And we got plenty to talk about today. Plenty's going on in the DC universe. Plenty is going on in the fandom. So just without further ado, we'll pop this guy's comments in here, every now and again. But that is Nickatina. He is still coming in, showing his support for the channel. It's awesome. And guys, if you have not liked or subscribed, please share this so everybody knows that we are live.
Nah.
You can come over and check us out.
Wait, we're live?
Jacob says,
Meg,
hi.
we're live. It's not recording?
Yeah.
No, this is a pre-recorded show, so if you screw up, I can always bleep you.
But not really though.
Barcelona B says, just so everyone knows, Ray Fisher just tweeted what's going on with the Flash. We do have that. I have that in reserve. We will bring that up. He did like a 5-tweet post or something.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely cover that. And yes, just because I'm pulling it up, just because it's relevant, Jeff Johns is out. Thank you to the anonymous source that has posted this for us. So
Great reaction right there.
nice.
That's all of us right now. Where's the
What up, Gillis? Thank you, Gillis. He has jumped in and shown support on all of our channels, and that is amazing. Love this guy.
Yeah.
He's been nothing but a breath of fresh air for us in the chat. Just along with the other people that are out there as well. I only bring that up because it's new and it's fun interactions with this guy. So and Nickatina Show says, "What the heck was that?" And
the same question that I did.
Well, maybe was he saying it because you said it? Because he doesn't.
Maybe I have a lot of influence.
He doesn't say it. Yeah, you do. So Anthony's here. He says, "Let's go."
How's it going, Anthony?
Let's see. Go Meg, yes, because that's his replacement.
It's so nice that he's so supportive of it.
He is. He even showed up before the show, just kind of like congratulating you and all that. I mean, it's just, we did the whole inauguration, just that we had a big ceremony in the back.
The changing of the guard.
Changing of the guard, I mean,
We had to knight you like virtually with a sword.
Yes,
right?
my name is Sir Wonder Meg now. So
Sarah Wonder Meg. Reminds me
Welcome to the round
of Sarah
table.
Loxley from Men in Tights.
Yes.
Great movie. From this day forth, every restroom shall be known as John's. It's like, no!
second movie.
Oh my goodness. How's it going? Ifye?
Ifye. We're just talking about Ifye the other day because I hadn't seen him in a while. So I was like, it's
He's
good to
back.
see you. I'm glad that you're here. Anthony is saying, let's go. Joss and Jeff are out. I mean, hey, we're changing the guard in DC films as well. in what is that? No, yeah, DC Films, because I don't think they're a part of Warner Brothers Pictures. Are they? Well, Joss
we'll talk about how
is
he worded it.
Yeah.
Jeff is on his way out.
According to Ray Fisher.
Still does have, according to Ray Fisher. But I mean, to be honest with you, Jeff, I was reading that he was hired on by Jim Lee to go write something else under Image Comics. So he's doing something like, 'cause, I mean, say what you will about, the guy's ethics or politics, whatever. But he has been a good writer. And do I think that he needs to forever have no job, and live on the streets and be, and not be able to provide for his family? No, but he just can't have a position of power anymore. And because he abuses power. So therefore, see you later. Go back to writing if that's what you're good at.
Right.
So,
right.
Barcelona says, Liz, Wonder Woman is here herself.
Meg.
Liz, Anthony Strider says, and Nickatina, of course, he knows you. So it's very good that he was able to discern that as well. We love Nickatina, or as everyone likes to call it.
I don't know.
Hey.
Cecilia.
Let's see. Hi. Okay, Amazon cosplayer. Thank you everybody for that is here. That is on the show. We appreciate everyone's support for everybody on the panel. That's what's up. He says, "Wait, what?" When he said Anthony, what did Anthony say?
I think he was talking about Jeff Johns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really new. Like
it was
dropped.
It is. Yeah, no, it
20 minutes ago.
It just dropped. We can definitely pull that up. Let's see. Winces. Winces. Meg, you can take Winces.
Winces.
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't know Winces? Okay, it's sort of like not a shriek, but it's sort of a. Yeah,
I thought it was,
there you go. Anthony displayed it.
I don't know what that person.
I thought it was just squinting your eyes, like.
Yeah. Anthony, demonstrate, please, one more time.
You gotta take the overlay off.
Can you do that? Are you capable?
No. I will. Boom, and then boom. Here we go.
Oh, it's like cringing.
Basically, yeah.
Kind of like that. It's kind of like that. So, but that was pretty good. We might want to flip that, somebody. That was pretty funny.
Y'all probably will.
Let's see. Hey, Liz. So I'm going to jump through a couple of these. Hello.
Hello there.
Yes. Best cosplayers. Yes, I agree. What? Oh, my goodness. Yes, I am.
Let's be honest, Ryan. You're the dad joke maker of the.
Because I am a father. I'm a father of 5. So.
It shows.
I'm pretty good at it. So,
Yo.
Liz, you're truly amazing. I love her so much. She has inspired everybody around the world with all that positivity she brings to all of us. I completely agree with you.
Yes.
Rosh is here. She
Rasha?
says, hi, everyone. Let's see. Johns is doing Stargirl, and it was announced for 3rd season. Man, let's see a 2nd season before we even give a crap about a 3rd season. Like, I put, I didn't mind the Stargirl show. I liked it. I reviewed it. It's on my channel. And I'm looking forward to season 2. I'm looking forward to season 2, but do I care about season 3? Not right now. Who cares? If season 2 sucks, why would I want season 3? Let's kind of progress as we go. That's my thoughts. Let's give us a good story and keep the focus on where you are, not where you want to be. Sam says, hi, Liz. Okay, Arkham Gaming usually has, he did. Jim Lee did come out and in support of Walter, call him Walt. But yeah, no, it's all good. Jim Lee hasn't had any issues with Walter. He does support, people. He did hire Johns to do something for Image Comics, as we were saying earlier. It's not as horrible. It's just, Walter wanted to turn a blind eye to a situation that he had because he came in after all that. He came in after things went down on Justice League, and he was sort of trying to pick up the pieces and move forward and do the best that he could from, because he just came over from New Line Cinema. So, is he the best person for the job? I don't know, but he just got renewed for 2 more years. He did kind of pull a Kathleen Kennedy, and it just kind of slipped it in there. Like, I'm here for 2 more years, and some people like it, some people don't. Hey, but we'll see what happens going forward. The 2 films that he has under his belt are Batman, which, like I was telling Dawson the other day, Batman is basically DC's cash cow. They can pretty much do almost anything they want and put a Batman stamp on it, and it's gonna sell.
Yeah,
people love cosplaying as Batman, people love drawing Batman, people love everything about Batman stories. So they're gonna invest in this story that Matt Reeves is coming and bringing to the big screen. And that's the reason why we have so many different reboots, iterations, or whatever of Batman, or Batman the Animated Series, and then the different Batman
series.
Well, there was more than series. There's not a
say
plural.
Multiple Batman animated series.
Series.
I like that.
Series is like
it's
That's a Batman animated series is precious.
There you go.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yes, we're practicing that a lot. Yes, it's what happens when you have younger brothers and you want to creep them out.
I did, however, I watched Lord of the Rings when I was sick a couple weeks ago. I watched all 6 films consecutive, and that was an undertaking.
Jesus.
So,
man, you had nothing to do.
I was.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Extended editions or just like basic theatrical cuts?
No, it's a theatrical cuts because that's all that was available on HBO Max.
Extended editions.
No,
if you did that, you wouldn't have slept.
Yeah. No, I love the extended editions. I love them, but that wasn't available, and I couldn't really do much about that. So, whatever. Anyway, Divacar says Wonder Woman plus hashtag or please. Wonder Woman, please, hashtag Henry Cavill Superman. I've seen that. Have you guys
going on today?
seen that too? Yeah, something's going on with Henry Cavill Superman. Is there some sort of awareness that people are?
It's just an event that was made for today, and it's obviously very successful.
Yeah, because it's trending.
The same thing with Ben Affleck's Batman for HBO Max hashtag, then Henry Cavill, then Cyborg's hashtag.
Henry Cavill's been awesome Superman. I love him. I think he's done a great job so far. I was thinking with the BVS thing because Zach had mentioned that there was a little bit of like some color grading issues. So do you think that he's going to go back into BVS? And in the nightmare sequence, he's going to change Superman into the black suit?
I don't think so. He got confirmed that he went back to red and blue in the nightmare. He had posted, Zach had replied to someone that, because somebody asked, why does he have red and blue in the nightmare? And he said, because after he resists the anti-life thing, whatever, he goes back to his red and blue. So
okay.
Right. So that makes sense.
Well, I do know that the black suit was supposed to be temporary because it's supposed to like have some sort of healing properties as he's regenerating from being stabbed.
It's like a sonar suit, so it
kind of like
like
you're wearing a solar panel suit or whatever to absorb the rays of the sun for him.
That's true, because black does.
It
does. Black absorbs more sun. It's so true.
Yeah.
Go out and wear black when it's sunny.
No, never a good idea.
Oh, makes sense.
You come back home and then you just smell terribly.
And that was one thing I wasn't. I always kind of threw me, and also my son or whatever. It was like in the nightmare sequences or in the future, like everybody kind of gets a different look, and like Deathstroke has a mohawk, and Joker has long hair, and Batman has a trench coat, and Superman just looks like Superman. He just, with a grimace on his face, just a scowl, And that's it. He doesn't have a future suit or future like, oh, that's from this alternate, reality or whatever, or, supposed reality or possible future or whatever. So I was like,
Superman's so old school. So like, I don't want to call him basic, but he's very like, this very like he's just a good guy, good boy. Like he just has to. I feel like he wouldn't care about what he looked like.
Right, he's very simplistic.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and also he also he's Superman. So like everybody, I guess I'm sure we'll see when we see the movie. Like I'm sure everybody's what they're wearing or how they're dressed in that nightmare sequence will have something to do with helping them do something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that it just shows that everyone everyone around Superman or like the anti-life and the Nightmare, they have to adapt. And
He
Superman
doesn't.
really have to adapt.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that is like the human. Obviously, there's dust, and he has to carry his stuff. Like Superman doesn't care.
And he's like, I'm
Yeah.
good with this shit. I'm good.
Like, this is my suit. I found it on a crashed Kryptonian ship. This is my suit.
Yeah.
I would have been cool with the other way they did it as well, kind of, but kind of different or whatever. Just sort of like depower him a little bit, which is what they did in the Apocalypse War, where like they have kryptonite as far as like that sort of dampening power
carved in his chest,
carved into his chest. That would have been a cool effect on to see on film as well. I thought that would be cool.
Yo, Jacob? Why Superman gotta be white bread, bro?
Andre, I get the picture. I get it, Andre. Oh man. So, Liz, I do have a question for you, because I know you've probably gotten this question a lot over the past month, basically. But you were able to appear on the DC Fandom event surrounding Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah.
And you're able to Skype or I guess Zoom call in with that. How was that experience for you?
First, when I got the email, I was like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. And I couldn't believe it because I've been for 2 years going ham at the Wonder Woman stuff. And I never thought it was going to happen. Especially with COVID, I would never think they were going to even care to do anything. The movie was, when are we going to release it? I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to continue cosplaying. I never really care, first of all, let me mention this, to cosplay to be in any sort of, event. I remember back then, some people are like, aren't you scared that you're a release the Snyder Cut person because, Warner Brothers and all you're pitching to Warner Brothers, aren't you afraid that, you'll never get invited or you'll never get, any recognition from Patty because I was like, no, I don't care. I've been very vocal about it. So I never really expected the Snyder Cut to come out. But it happened, and I was so pumped about it. And then it's it happened also that the Warner Brothers were they knew who I was. So it's just so weird to me that it all happened this year. This year.
Yeah.
It feels all of it feels surreal. And so when I got the email, I'm like, oh, I can't believe it. And then I got selected to ask a question to Gal directly. I'm like, what? I couldn't sleep. I was I was 5 minutes. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna freak out? I don't want to be a stupid fan like that. Right. I don't want to. Try to keep your cool and try to be yeah.
I'll see if I can fit it in my schedule.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, but freaking out, and I'm I admire her so much, and
right.
Outside of the screen, really cool, and it's really, really nice. And I obviously I got inspired because of her casting to cosplay, and so I wasn't sleeping. And the day off, I decided to wear the white outfit from the film. I had to mate with my aunt. We were working on the Crisolo. And then when I see her pop out, she's wearing white, red lips, the same. And I'm like, everybody else is in the typical red and blue suit, or they had something else. And there I am just literally wearing the same. And
twins,
I had that part because obviously they started. But she saw me, she was like, oh my God, it's I look at you and I think, is it me? And I was like, I am dreaming. Somebody pinched me. It was freaking out. And then the event started, and obviously I got to ask my question, but it's super awesome. And, it was so real to me, everything that's happened. The same week, I got to talk to Zach. I got to talk to Gal again 1 week. In 1 week. And it's so weird.
Yeah, because I remember we were hosting a kind of a watch party of the Wonder Woman event on Twitch, and then you came up and asked the question. Was like, "Hey, we've talked to her. She's awesome." And then you asked your question, and then we're just like, "Wow, yes, you got to ask it." So that was really cool to see.
Yeah, it was really nice, and her answer was long and explaining about the goals too. So I was very proud of my questions. So thank you for asking. It was really nice, a real experience.
Yeah, and also we noticed too, when you came on and she's like, wait, she's wearing a red dress. Gal Gadot's wearing a red dress. Who is who? We don't know who is who.
It was crazy.
I get the same thing when Christian Bale and I get on the same screen.
Hey, can you boot
No,
him?
you're Luke Wilson.
Can you boot him, Dawson? Can one of us boot him?
I wish I had the power, but I do not.
I understand your pain, Liz. It's like looking in the mirror. And I'm just like,
life must be
Really,
so
you?
hard, Ryan.
yeah.
It must be so hard.
Oh man.
Oh, my
When
goodness.
you do Cyrus, you have a Matthew McConaughey type of look. McConaughey.
Ooh,
Oh.
there you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
How are you gonna add it?
Look at him. Look, he's feeling himself now. He was like
He's like,
right. You're right.
Oh my gosh, it's too good.
oh shit.
Oh,
Oh
my gosh,
man.
it's too
Okay,
funny.
so let's go over this before we get into the Ray Fisher tweets.
Mhm.
I'd love to get Liz Wonder as well as Wonder Meg because we got them all in the same stream. What are your thoughts on this?
oh my god.
Yeah. Fire.
Really?
I'll tell you.
Fire.
It looks like a clay statue, like made out of wax. I don't
Oh,
know.
let me give you another photo. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So you can tell it's different. It's a couple poses. So this was more than just this was actually something that they wanted to do. I'm thinking. Well, okay, I'm not gonna tell you what I think. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Go ahead, Meg. Yeah.
No, I think it's beautiful. Every time I look at it, I'm like fixating on like a different part. Like it's such a diverse group of people too. Like I saw like tweet threads of people like going through explaining like, oh, this is what this person is.
Yeah.
But it's just beautiful. I love seeing like she just looks so powerful and she's just standing there. Like she looks intimidating. She looks like
Now,
To be fair, a lot of people would look powerful while holding some separate heads.
hell yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to be one of them heads.
I mean,
Even just the expression on her face, it's like
right.
you
Yo,
can see that she's just like
it is
"And
what it is."
what?" Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Try
Right.
me. Like
Like you have all these warriors and
I know.
in the middle and the center front.
They're
Like,
so
I did
beautiful.
this, take the freaking picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then here she's like, take the damn picture.
Yeah,
Like,
she is though.
It's hot out here.
Yeah, like yo.
These heads are heavy.
I like the idea of her traveling through time, fighting all of these wars, though.
Yeah.
Looking for
Trying to
Aries.
find
and-
Aries.
And that's kind of what I was going to get to is like, I think that this wasn't like going to be a story. I think that the picture was itself going to be the story.
Yeah.
And there was going to be not just this one and not just the World War I, but this was made for BVS. And I think what it was like the files that Bruce was going through. I think he was going to see all these different iterations of why is the same person showing up in these different times,
Yeah.
you know, in the
That's what
same
I
realm.
was like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like imagine like he's going through those files and instead of seeing like the one he saw that one. He's like, this bitch is serious.
Yeah.
That adds a whole nother level to where she says, I don't think you've ever known another woman like me.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, she's right. That woman
a
never severed
wrap.
heads, so.
Yeah. Just walk around with a purse of heads.
And
You
then
know?
here she's just like, shh.
Yeah.
He's about to get his head chopped off too. He just doesn't know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But it's
Somebody should Photoshop the 3 heads in that picture.
yeah. Oh my god, they
Ooh.
could. Guys, get on that.
It's like
Yes. All you guys out there. Shoot, Dawson and Brian could do it. Y'all look.
Yeah, look it up.
There you go.
But
Try.
no, I think there's so much like that picture says so much without like saying anything.
and
Yeah.
think about it. This is her first time as Wonder Woman, like ever.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, this is like straight out of like the fitting, and then start filming like the first picture that she ever probably took as Wonder Woman.
yeah,
Yeah, they're like, hey, congratulations on the role. Here's your heads.
yeah.
And she's like, thanks.
Yo, just
Oh my
This
gosh.
isn't going to be in the movie, is it?
I'm like, probably.
Zach's just like, maybe.
So what were your thoughts or your initial thoughts of seeing Wonder Woman 84?
So that's a tricky question. So are you asking Meg too, or just me?
Go ahead, Liz.
Yeah, no, you're the special guest.
Yeah, you're the guest lady.
Wonder Meg has replaced Nickatina. That's different.
Yeah. So they have to treat me like how they used to treat Nickatina.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you want that.
So bouncer.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
I think because I was so into the cosplay and like trying to figure out so much about it, I watched so many videos before the movie came out, so many BTS from Revlon, and I was like every day, what's new? Feed me, you know. And I kind of had a feel, and I see Linda Carter in every single event, and then like, she has to be part of the movie. Something's happening in this movie, you know, that's gonna be. So I kind of set in the way that they continue talking about it, and with the media presses, and I just went ham into investigating about the movie beforehand. And so I kind of knew that it was going to be different, not a sequel. It was going to be different. My expectations were different. And so from a point of view of someone that basically saw the first Wonder Woman, knows that she's like a badass warrior, and then goes into this movie thinking it's a part 2, it's going to be super, you know, and then the mall scene opens up and you're like, because I was a little scared when I saw the mall scene. I looked at my husband and I was like, what's going on? Like, even me with expectations, I was a little concerned. But I do understand that they said, you know, it's a movie for all ages. So I see how that little girl, you know, it's like little kids can connect. I see how there is, like, you know, very, very ethical moments that you're like, that's more for adults. I can see how there's fights. It's pretty cool. And I knew about it that it was very Cirque du Soleil. It was going to be that. So I was really looking forward to see all those things. Even in the mall scene, like the guy goes in the circle thing.
Yeah.
It was circus feel. And I knew they did all the cable work. And I knew that it was all by Gal herself. So for me, it was a beautiful experience because I knew everything that went through it. So I see how other people just that didn't really research or care about, it's such a shocking like difference that they were like, this movie is, you know, and maybe they didn't know about Linda Carter.
Yeah.
That's the thing that not everybody that lives in the US knows about it. My mom had no idea who that was. My mom was like, huh? Like she was lost. Like when she came out in the, can we say spoilers? So I'm just talking. And
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're all open here.
The needle, just the eyes. I screamed so loud. You know, her eyes. Her eyes are so unique, and a lot of my cousins, my little cousins, they had no idea who that was, and so I can see how it's for some people love it, some people don't like it. You know, it's like very in between.
Yeah, it depends on your taste. Yeah.
And I really liked it. I thought it was beautiful. They did the jet scene perfectly. I think it was done really beautiful, you know. She's flying, like many things that it's a movie like full of little moments that make you nostalgic. And I watched like the Linda Carter show. I've been watching it, and then HBO Max has it, and so I see a lot of similarities with it. And I think it's a side story that needed to happen for you to understand certain things. How she let go finally emotionally of Steve, how she can fly, how she can make things invisible, certain things about her that might be needed for Wonder Woman 3. And that's why I think they greenlit that movie so fast. I think that they probably already are doing it. They probably already did half of it. The announcement probably went out saying, oh, we got the green, but it's probably all connected.
Yeah.
And what's funny is you bring up Linda Carter, how you're watching behind the scenes and how like she was involved all the way through. For some reason, it never registered in my mind that she might be in the movie.
As
For
soon
some
as
reason,
I saw the eyes.
Oh, I had.
I felt like
I thought she was in the movie. I just didn't know she was there.
I felt like such an idiot when I watched it, and then like
I was like, oh yeah.
Well, like I saw Linda Carter's eyes, and for some reason still didn't make the connection. And at the very end, I was like, oh gosh, I was an idiot.
I didn't make the connection with the eyes. I just the entire time I was watching the movie, I was like, yo, Linda Carter has to show up at some point. Like they wouldn't like put her in all this press and stuff so much if she wasn't gonna show up at some point. So like when she showed up at the end, I went with my parents and my little brother. We all went, and I was like, "Mom, oh my god!" And she's like, "What?" I was like, "Look at the hair! Like you can just tell that it was Linda by the big like hair she has." And then when she like put her arm up, you could see her like brace her. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Linda Carter!"
So cool. I think it was very beautiful movie, like very.
And I like how they didn't make her like, a multiverse Wonder Woman. I like how she's like an actual character in the universe now.
Yeah.
Like she's not just there to be like a background, like, oh hey, look, there's Linda Carter's cameo. It's like she like it sets up, like you said, for like Wonder Woman 3, where like there could be a possibility, because in Greek mythology, Assyria is Circe's like grandmother. So it could
that's
something up like that.
I miss out of these whole Wonder Woman movies so far has been even a mention of Circe.
Yeah.
I'd like, where is she? What's going on? Why isn't she more important?
But I feel like they could definitely, that's how they could introduce her in the third movie, and then she could, play with like bringing Cheetah back.
She can make her a beastamorph.
And using Donna Troy as like this pawn against Wonder Woman, where she has to like fight her to be like good, because like she's going to be under Circe's control. I enjoyed Wonder Woman 84. I thought it was fun, but it at the same time I don't know. I go back and forth. We talked about it on World's Finest. I think. Yeah.
I don't know. I think like to me, it should like the gold suit. There was so much information, like and marketing material about it. So I expected it to be a very important part of the film throughout the film, and it was so little time. I think she should have been at the beginning with the whole suit. Like the whole movie, you know how like Batman is like, I never heard of you, because she was wearing that gold suit. Maybe like if she would have started the movie and then it got messed up, and then she can fly.
Yeah. See, the flying thing for me was I couldn't tell if she could fly or if she could fall with style, kind of like Buzz Lightyear, or like what was it like? She flew out of the water with Cheetah, but then she had to like use propulsion like the rocket to send her flying to get the kids, Anthony's favorite scene, and so I couldn't tell like was there, how was it, what was she, what is she capable of?
She leaps.
I think it's more so leaping.
Like from Wonder Woman, the first film, she leaps super high. She goes
right.
But then she kind of, in the first film, didn't she leap and kind of stay there?
I think if in Wonder Woman 84, I don't 100% remember how Steve explains flying to her, but doesn't he like kind of say like, you just catch the wind or something like that?
Right.
Yeah. So I think that maybe she's just like, I don't know, like riding a wave, like a surfboard. Maybe she's just riding.
Yeah, because she is a goddess, so like she has those abilities to like, to some extent, like somewhat ill-defined in some places of like being able to realize things.
It does leave a lot of gray area for like further explanation in other like films or like whatever. But no, it was so cool to see her like actually flying, like
and do like the iconic Wonder Woman pose.
Behind it about Steve and let it go. The way when she just like turns around and renounces it and runs so fast. I actually had to run that fast. Like that's why I love the movie, because I know all these things about it. So she actually run, and there's a video of her running with
right. But is this the one? Hold on, let me bring this up real quick.
You guys see that
her running?
You guys see that Zach tweeted?
Yeah, he tweeted.
Tweeted a picture of Henry. Christopher Reeve
in the Christopher Reeve outfit. Let me bring that up real quick. Let me take that comment off. Hang on. Bloop. And share screen.
Look how young he looks. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Ryan.
You got enough compliments tonight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so here it is. Henry Cavill is Superman. Henry Cavill Superman, and that is him in the chair.
The costume test.
And so Christopher Reeve's costume, because that's all they had for him to wear for his audition.
He's so thin there, like
I
compared
know.
to right now.
Well, that's right off of that I think that other movie Immortals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So and
Yeah,
then
because there's a fire like training montage type thing on the Man of Steel Blu-ray, where they're just like showing him working with Jim Jones and then like getting him in shape. Him and Michael Shannon and Fiora and all of them. Yeah, it's fire.
oh yeah, no, I love that video. Video is it always like inspired me to like work out. And I still look the way I do. So yeah,
working?
I had to preface that. You know, because I mean, yeah, I get invigorated for like a little bit, and then I kind of mull back. Anyway, so Ray Fisher had a couple tweets.
Oh, take down Nickatina's fuck.
What? Take down what?
The message on the side where Nickatina's just like, fuck.
Oh. No, I'm gonna leave that up.
Okay.
That shows you what Nickatina.
Oh, that's his response to getting replaced.
Yeah.
That's right. We told him before the show started, and then he was just like, you know, that's his reply.
So anyway, Ray Fisher says, I strongly suggest that the Wrap amend this article immediately. While I appreciate the reporter's undying desire to do Warner Brothers picture as Walter Hamada's bidding, it is factually inaccurate. I did not publicly step down from anything. Part 2 says, if Warner Brothers has made the decision to remove me from The Flash rather than address in any way Walter Hamada's tampering with the JL investigation, that's on them. The idea of removing the role rather than recasting it is only because they used is only being used to try to avoid public backlash. The Warner Brothers Pictures PR team has struggled to regain control of the narrative ever since they failed to bury me and the jail investigation with their September.
Bury?
Bury.
Berry.
Yeah, it's not berry like you're eating a berry. It's bury.
No,
like
you bury it.
Berry.
It's definitely Barry.
It's berry. So the copy's good. Just read the copy. Copy's good.
Which you can't do apparently.
Look, I liked it. What was it? Okay. So September 4th hit piece, which unsurprisingly was written by the same reporter. More on Warner Brothers PR, Joanna Fuentes later. So the fact is the Justice League investigation led to Warner Media and its affiliates parting ways with Joss Whedon. Jeff Johns will soon follow suit. Had Walter Hamada gotten his way, none of that would have been possible, and the cycle of abuse would have continued. My team and I are still in deep conversation with Warner Media regarding all of the matters. Flash or no Flash, we fully intend to see this through. I'll keep you all posted, but in the meantime, thank you for your continued support. Accountability over.
Look at Matt Jarbo's comment.
Matt Jarbo says, "Hell yeah!" So that's our beloved Matt Jarbo. But yeah, so thoughts. I'll go to Wonder Meg.
I knew I was
all
first.
right. Yes.
No, I think it's just it's so heartbreaking and irritating and annoying he constantly has to remind people of like what the real issue is here. The stuff that they went through, and he has to keep bringing it up because these hit pieces keep getting put out there. Mm-hmm. And it's just irritating to see as someone in a position of like a lesser position, you see someone that enabled this stuff still get to keep their job or still get to have a position of power. And they don't even have the respect to tell him that he was like either written out of the movie or like they'd never intended to have him in the movie. He has to find out literally on the internet by some, isn't Umberto that wrote that article.
Yes.
He has to find out by that. And I don't know. It's just, I have so much respect for Ray Fisher and everyone that went through what they went through on that set that it's just getting a little, I don't know. It's very heartbreaking for sure.
They're reaching.
Yeah. And it always seems like when when they're like backed in a corner, so all they know how to do is like fight back instead of just being like owning up to it and be like, you know what, Walter Hamada did do X, Y, and Z. Jeff Johns did X, Y, and Z. Let's apologize. Let's own up to it, and let's see how we can make this better. They just continue to like show their ass, you know?
Right, because none of them realize that while, yes, it would be sort of detrimental to their careers, the most logical thing that they can do, or I guess the most moral thing they can do, is just say, yeah, things went down, things happened, and it was unfortunate, and then move on from there instead of continually spewing out these narratives and these hit pieces and trying to save their own butts while at the same time digging themselves into a deeper and deeper hole.
Right, because it's like we expect this stuff now. Like we expect when like any DC film news comes out, or like if Ray Fisher speaks out, either vice versa is going to happen. Either they're going to put out this stuff to either silence what he's saying or try to overshadow it, which is also extremely messed up because they're not letting him have his time to speak about what happened in the way that he wants to speak about it. It always has to be like, okay, well, this is what Ray said, but like, hey, Michael Keaton could be coming back. Don't you guys like that?
What?
Like, here's
Michael
a shiny
coming back. I'll move over, Ray Fisher.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
I mean, that's what they expect to happen. You know, it's interesting. But Anthony, what are your thoughts?
I think they're reaching. Like that's just like I said while Meg was talking. Like they're at this point now, it's just like nothing has worked for them when it comes to that, and in part because Ray will come out and like straight shoot their stuff down, just straight chop it down. So like,
said Dumberto in the comments, and it's just funny.
I mean, they ain't wrong.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
and Scott meddling.
Yeah,
because that's all he does is meddle.
Yeah,
for Disney.
That dude, Jesus. By the way, that guy, I think he enjoys getting clapped on.
I think he does. I mean, there he is.
That is terrifying. Is that what you spent your time making today, Ryan?
No, that was actually made by this guy right here.
Take it off! Take it off!
Oh, sorry. I meant don't be the fifth nerd.
Poor Nickatina.
Yeah, Liz, I don't know if you've caught it yet, but we're pretty mean to Andre, so it's pretty normal around here. So
we love him. We love him, right?
We do.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
Guys.
Okay.
But yeah, I think they're reaching. They're like I just said, everything they've tried has failed, and so like now it's gonna start reaching into the point where I think they're gonna have to say like you guys like they're gonna have to be like yo. Yes, we messed up, and just move on with this shit instead of because dude, you can't. I don't know what else they could pull out. What else are they gonna do? They're
running out of options. They really are.
Yeah, and even if they gave us everything we wanted, as if that makes it better what they did. You know what I mean? Like, hey, here's all of this amazing content. Oh, you want this movie? Greenlit. You want this one? Greenlit. Oh,
but we're not on HBO Max.
Yeah, we're not going to mention, and we're not going to even touch on the messed up stuff that we put these people through.
Yeah.
Just shut up and consume.
It's because they value this content, and they think that the content is going to kind of like that movie Up. Is it Up? With the dog when he's like squirrel.
Yeah.
And it's just like, they just think that people's attention span, which is true, and they're banking on it. Yeah. People's attention span is a lot less focused than it was back, before, back when we were kids or back when our parents were kids or whatever, in today's society, kids are just, they're on their phones or whatever, and they're easily distracted by everything. It's just, shiny quarter here and there. But Liz, what are your thoughts on this whole situation going on with Ray?
I agree with everything that they're saying. It's a big company, and as a big company that is corporate, there's always like its processes, and because it's the entertainment industry so open, that everybody knows what's going on. And when I say everybody, I feel like maybe I don't know how much the world knows. I know my Twitter friends know what's going on, but I wonder, outside of like the Snyder fans and like people that really know what's going on, if the whole world knows this and how they manipulate the media so that exactly more news come out to just like go over and clean it up in a way. But I don't know. I think I love Ray. He's so sweet. I met him twice, and he's the nicest, kindest, sweetest guy ever. I don't ever imagine him being even mean to a fly. He's just so sweet. And he's just doing the right thing, like speaking up. And I have hopes that whatever it is that happened, which I don't know what happened, only he has spoken out. And he has kept private things of other people. But that it gets resolved and that they do the right thing. It might take a little time, and they might not be doing it fast enough. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's just I did notice that every time something happens, it's a media thing, and it's just
yeah. It's kind of annoying.
Cyborg. I mean, he's the perfect cyborg. I'm to really replace them, and I'm hoping they can figure out a way that to solve what happened and also to keep them in the role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's perfect casting by Zach. I think he did the best job he could do for Joss, and he did the best job he could do for Zach, which we will see in March. So
he's a vegetarian.
Yeah,
imagine with those muscles.
A lot of protein supplements.
I'm sorry, that's not offensive, but like I always like I look at him, he's so tall, first of all. I was like 65, 64. And he's jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're like in the restaurant. I saw him and he was like eating like a little leaf, and I'm like that's a random fact, but I just wanted to
let's say Ray just murdered those guys. I think that it is a shame, like what Meg was saying earlier, and everybody else on the panel as well has kind of touched on it, is that it is sad that he has to keep coming out and saying, guys, don't forget. Guys, don't forget these guys, these people in these positions of power or whatever have done some nefarious things. And even though we are a society, we're like, entertain us. You got to let the truth come through and do what it will, because if somebody, let's just say like, is on here, not murdered, but let's just say that these guys no longer existed, somebody else is going to pick up their slack.
Yeah.
There's other writers out there. There are other directors out there. There are other, presidents out there of companies that can come in and do a better job. It doesn't mean that like if this person's no longer here, then nothing is going to get green lit for Warner Brothers Pictures or for DC Films or whatever. It just means that this idiot is not in that position, and some other person who hopefully isn't an idiot is going to be in that position, and they're going to green light, different projects and things like that. So, I mean, it's like, don't reward bad behavior, reward good behavior.
I wonder how it works corporate-wise. Like if there's a write-up, a verbal notification, free write-ups. Like I don't know how it works in their corporate thing. Like they let go of some people, and like maybe some people got write-ups. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the saddest part of the whole thing is that we have to, like, Ray is a victim here, and he is a victim. You shouldn't have to keep saying the things that you went through, because obviously it's something tragic and painful that everyone that was involved had to go through. But like he said it once, he shouldn't have to keep repeating it. Like he shouldn't have to keep living through that stuff. He shouldn't have to keep justifying why he's speaking out to people. Like if you don't believe him, you don't believe him, but don't harass him over it. Because just, you shouldn't have to like see that stuff.
Let's see. Ray from Copland.
What?
So people in the chat are saying, exactly right, like this is saying here is who asked for Peacemaker, who asked for the trench, who asked, for these things, the Plastic Ma'am,
Plastic Ma'am.
Plastic Ma'am.
Yeah, Plastic Ma'am. That they were like, what do you call it now? I was like, dude, yeah, Plastic Ma'am. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, it's like, who's asking for these different iterations or whatever. It's like, people want, to focus on Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, the Trinity or whatnot, get them right, and then build up a universe around those characters. Bring in Supergirl, bring in, Batgirl, bring in Nightwing. Well, not in this universe, but I mean, bring in, you can bring in,
sorry, Ryan, it's just not happening.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You can bring in Jaime Reyes and as the Blue Beetle, and you can bring in all these other characters that are, secondary or whatnot, but they stem from the main three. And the Flash. Look at what happened with Green Lantern. Green Lantern was the first property that they brought up for HBO Max, and now look at it. Nobody's talking about it anymore. They brought it up at Fandom, and then the thing happened with Jeff Johns, and they were like, "Well, shit, he's got so many characters in that. Whether Atrocitus, whether it is what's his name? What was the Blue Lantern's name? The Saint Walker, or who else? I mean, just all these different, Larfleeze and all these different characters that he's brought into their universe that DC still gives royalties to. They have to kind of rework this thing. Like, how are we going to treat this going forward? Does he get, does he still get royalties from, intellectual property or intellectual property rights?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that's why they've halted that, and people are like, no, they didn't do anything to Jeff Johns. No, they did, because Green Lantern is a huge property that has a huge universe on its own that, it's all good. I was just watching that.
I'm gonna mute my microphone. I'm just interrupting you guys.
No, you're fine.
You're
good.
Woo!
Nice.
I'll just be here.
Is that was that made from plastic, like ABS, or was that? Oh, it's foam. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you did great.
How
long did? Oh, you didn't make that. Oh, you didn't make it. Okay, sweet.
Look how nice this is. I mean,
I know, that's amazing.
It's so.
Yeah, if Ryan paid attention to your social media, he knows you didn't make it. So.
I'm saying that's foam, and then what? Mod Podge, and then just regular spray paint.
The car has wrappings.
Oh, so
wow!
Like wrapping on foam.
Nice.
All right, go put on the whole costume. We'll wait. I mean,
we got time.
Okay, you can continue.
Okay, no.
You're fine.
Okay, it's awesome. Yeah, anytime you want to disrupt me with that, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It says.
I mean, you're the reason people are here. So, like, I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
Plastic Ma'am. Let's see. It is so cool. It's a very nice job. Whoever made that is amazing.
Yeah,
great skill.
And she's from Colombia, and I wanted to have, because I always have my suits, like I make some things like the arm thing, I made a tiara and like things. I'm not a huge. I mean, I've been cosplaying for 2 years, so I try to make things. Just you don't have to be crafty to be a cosplayer. You can just like either cosmaker, just wear it, fun, it out, or you can just wear a thong in your like it's fine. It's cosplay for everybody, right?
Yeah.
And so I talked to her and I'm like, look, I'm gonna commission 4 suits for you, and I just want you to be my cosmaker. I don't want to have this is some days because even if I buy it and like I can't say, tag Nike, tag Apple, like
right.
I should to help, because even though you pay for it, like you should always mention like who made it. It's nice. So I always do it, but sometimes it's like tiara by this, suit by this, shield by this, and like I was like, oh gosh, like I love everybody's job that I put together, but I want to have like one cosmaker with one style because I want everything to just match. I don't want to have a helmet that doesn't match the suit, that doesn't. So she's making.
You want to have some consistency,
Snyder,
right?
Yeah, she's making the Zack Snyder original Wonder Woman suit, like legit, and making the 84 suits, and she's making the Amazon Gold, you know, the one arm.
Yeah, I like that. That's awesome.
So bad. And she makes even the shoes, the sandals, everything. It's amazing. Team Keon Lee. That's her name.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. Sweet. Well, she did a great job on your armor. And I have a question here from Gillis. How did you get started with cosplay?
When I got started, it was 2 years ago. I didn't really know much about it. I feel like Meg is always in the calls where I get asked, and she's just like,
I love hearing it. I love it.
No, I didn't really know about cosplay, and you know, I never really care about you know, I look like a certain person or this or that. Like when I went to the movies, I loved it so much. I loved Gal Gadot's
let's see.
My mom came in yesterday and I was wearing all that, and she opened the door. She's like, "You need to let me know."
Keep going. I don't have the audio, so just keep going.
That made me laugh so hard because, like, from her point of view, it's like, oh my god, this is so stupid. This is a TikTok thing.
I love it.
Yeah, it's not stupid though. It's
adorable. Look at that outfit.
She's so used.
What's that?
We're not laughing at you. This is this is great. It's awesome.
I'm laughing at you.
Now, how much does, like, let's say one of your suits cost? For people that kind of want to get into this stuff, what are they looking at?
It could be $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily. Like,
how much was your Golden Eagle armor?
So I had like a little discount because I bought 4, obviously, but it just, I mean, maybe I shouldn't say it because it was like I bought 4, and like I don't want to like say something and then it's like, you know, it can range. You know, there's like some, you can buy a top, a Wonder Woman top.
Hey, your boy.
Like her suits go for 200, like, you know, things like that. There's some tops that you can buy for 400, 500.
Mm-hmm.
But these are things that are gonna last you a long time.
Right.
They're crafted, hand painted, you know, and you keep it up, and it's like really nice. Oh my God, why are you going to my stuff like that? Oh, I want to do flowers with flower up. So bad. I already contacted a cosmaker, and she's gonna get back to me.
Nice, very nice.
I feel weird.
Oh my goodness. No, this is all like super impressive. Like honestly, the time it takes to like design it, like as a strapping artist myself, I see how long it takes to put together a piece, but like at the same time when you have to put together a costume, like I tried to make a bat suit like 2 years ago and it did not work out.
For example, like Asami right there, Sephora, I did it myself, my own outfit. Yeah. She has a thing, then she has a top, then she has that, and you can make like the glove that she has. Like stupid stuff like that. Just a shirt on Amazon.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember I tried to make a bat suit like 2 years ago and it did not turn out well. It did not work.
Yeah, show him saying helicopter. Yeah,
my flashpoint reminds me so much of that Wonder Woman picture.
Helicopter.
That was Dawson on a good day.
My favorite. The one like Mara's head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
It reminds me so much of that picture Zach posted because of the cape and because of the aggressiveness of it. Like,
yeah. No, it's crazy how like it's interesting because you see all these different people you cosplay. Like obviously you're very popular for cosplaying Wonder Woman. That's one of your main things that you're popular for. But you're able to pull off all these different characters as well. Like again, the Green Lantern one you did, this more classic Wonder Woman, the Catwoman. Like as a cosplayer, it's apparently you've learned to be able to embody
this one
different
is
characters.
fire.
Yeah, I like this one. That's pretty
Yeah.
Like Farora and Catwoman was the same night. It's just the change in the wig a little bit and like the look of your face and the transformation to the character changed completely. And so I'm focusing a lot on the acting side of cosplay, meaning, like TikTok, even though some people hate it, has been a huge blessing this quarantine because I've been able to like memorize lines more and do some voiceovers of things, and it's so much fun. And like the Catwoman skit, she has to be a little sultry and like laugh like a certain way, and then you have her so like a commander, whatever, like very serious, very like and it's the same look, but it's just you have to act it out differently. So that's what I like the most, acting cosplay, like transforming not just physically but theatrically. Like I always say, cosplayers have to be in a theater at all times. So you're gonna have little kids that come to you and they're like, "How come your lasso doesn't work?" And like if you don't act, because it's a secret, but I'm from another universe and I just can't, because we just here on Earth, on this Earth. But like you just have to like come up with excuses or stories on point at the time that it happens. So it's constant theatrical,
Yeah, you kind of have to. That's an interesting thing you bring up because like it's kind of something with like acting. Like if anybody could just simply put on a suit and be a character, then like casting would be easy. The first one who walks in the door, put on the suit, and then you're good to go. But no, you have to be the character as well, and that's not just for acting, but with cosplaying too, which is really cool.
If you're Batman, you can't go around like smiling a little character. Like you have to be serious. You have to be a certain walk, a certain look. If you're Superman, there's this walk that you do that's very like proud, and I've seen it on my friends, and I'm so proud of them because it's hard. It's hard to keep up the character at all times, and Wonder Woman especially. You have to embody her, and whoever it is that you're cosplaying, like you have to transform. That's me.
Right. I mean, if you cosplay Batman, and you don't have like muscle cramps and these muscles right here by the end of the day, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Dude, the Wonder Woman 84, she's pissed the whole time. She's like
I know, I love it.
So I do have a question about that because I know you kind of showed how you like transform your face to be more like gal with like the more eyebrows like that. Is that something you just naturally realized you're able to do, or is that something you kind of worked on?
No, it's my resting bee face. But like I've always had the eyebrow situation. My daughter actually, fun fact, I'm very private, but she was born with the eyebrows.
Yes.
She was born with them and thicker than mine, and she goes like, and she's not even 7 months, and she has the eyebrows. I'm like, wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Wow.
There you go.
Yo, Dawson just made that on the fucking street.
There are some touch-up things I need to finish at the end, but that's kind of a rough.
No?
Yeah, he did it just now.
He did it while we were on the street.
Yeah.
This is so epic.
I'll have to go back in and edit some things, but yeah, I figured I might try that out.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my. That's
back to the eyebrows. That's amazing. Please send it to me, please.
Oh wait, hold on.
Ryan, you failed with the overlay.
Hold on. Yeah. So let me see. Let me go back to it.
What I was saying is like before Wonder Woman, like Gal never really had that look. Like the thick eyebrows. Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my collage of all my 80s.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, it's fine.
I actually like some of the pictures there that have the leg part is actually in post because I have to do at least 50-something pieces, and I haven't had the time for once to sit down and like glue it. And I ordered this glue from Germany that got here like 2 weeks later. And so this weekend, this Saturday, I'm gonna have a photo shoot, like with the actual suit,
nice.
Like, outdoors, like the way it's intended.
Yes.
All in my patio.
So I don't know if you mentioned before, but do you edit your photos, or do you have somebody else edit them?
That one I edited myself. I mean, it's a simple little like that, light.
Right. Right.
And I added the text and I erased, just learning.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That's at home. I have this. I have a ring light. I have, my camera, and I put a fan. That's why I'm always looking to the left because there, and I'm like, oh my gracious, I'm looking to get so funny. So, there's like a light, and I just like to play around.
Yeah, no, that's really impressive because especially the in the collage you just showed us, where you're sitting in the jet cockpit. The lighting there is pretty impressive. Are you able to?
Yeah.
Here at home, and my husband's helping. He helps me take all my pictures. Most of the time he takes them, and I'm looking out, and he's like, "You're looking at fireworks. Give me like a happy fireworks." I'm like, it's just so funny because I was, and when I did the Zack Snyder Justice League, when she's like freaking out, looking because I wanted to recreate that scene. I'm like looking like if Darkseid's thing was there, and it's just sometimes you have to, and I guess in movies it's the same when you go like green screen.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's a horse, just pretend, and you just have to pretend.
I feel like that'd be the toughest thing about acting is like if you're in front of a green screen, like all right, pretend there's a massive monster right there, and you're just like, or really you're just screaming out like a fat camera guy.
Massive monster.
I'm so bad at like left and right.
You're fine.
Okay.
It's all good.
I'm really bad at that, but I think it's fun. I think acting is fun. I've done it with my friends. But I think it's so fun, especially, I always wanted to be best friends with Will Ferrell. I know I know. But I feel like all his movies have the same people, and they always have so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, I love this movie. The reporter one.
Anchorman.
Anchorman!
Oh, yeah, Anchorman is so funny.
I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like they have the best, and that's where they make the funniest movies. If you watch all the behind the scenes, the fun that they have making them.
The one that I think would be the funnest behind the scenes would, I don't know if you ever saw Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
That most scene, I've never laughed so hard in a
Yo, he's pouring that T-Rex piss on his face. He's just like,
he's like, immediately made it worse.
He's like,
like the do you believe in love? I want to watching behind the scenes of Will Ferrell's, bloopers or things like that.
I'm sure like Step Brothers had.
Oh my god!
Dude, if you've ever seen them, you can. There's like a double disc Blu-ray you can get. They are. I don't consider those to be outtakes. Those are just takes they didn't use. Dude, you have to watch it. It's.
You guys need to go when you're done here, and first of all, subscribe and like, but then go and look for Will Ferrell bloopers. They give you like a Talladega Nights. That one's called
Talladega Nights. Yeah, that's another good one. Slingshot Ryan, engaged.
Ryan, do you have that pillowcase clip, Ryan?
Pillowcase clip?
Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about.
I have the pillow.
You quoted it to Anthony. At Enosh's place.
So Liz,
no, I don't have that one.
Here,
let me see. That is something that Anthony has. I don't have that. I love that. That's what I said to him.
So we go ahead, Ryan.
Okay. Well, so we had all got together with one of our mutual friends, and we spent the night at their house. And so Anthony and I slept on the couch while Dawson had a lovely bed. So we were on because
they
couch.
like me better.
I'm sure. And so
you're the first person booked.
There was pitch black. We were both on the same couch, but we were facing each other. Kind of weird. And so just out of the blue, I
was almost asleep. We've been up for
I said, "Hey, Anthony." I said, "You asleep?" He's like, "No, what?" I said, "Good, because I'm going to take a pillowcase and fill it with a bars and soap, beat the shit out of you."
Yo, I said you should have it, Ryan.
Okay. I was busted out laughing.
Yeah, dude. almost
As soon as
sleep.
you fall asleep, I'm putting a rat trap between your legs.
This is a house of learned doctors.
You're not a doctor. You're a big, fat, curly-headed fuck. I love that movie so much.
Oh man,
I'm so good
it
at
is.
movie quotes, and I'm
It's only because I literally watched it like every day for a summer.
Yeah.
I don't keep them in my memory.
See, the reason that my family can do is because we literally will talk to each other in movie quotes. That'll be a majority of our
Yes, same.
conversations.
Yeah.
Admire of so many people that can do that. Like one of my best friends, Nina, Rev Harley, and Max Mateo. If they get together, it's a whole conversation. It's movie lines that somehow it works out to be perfectly dealing with.
If I could memorize important information like I memorize like movie quotes,
Well, yeah.
I'd be a doctor, not an artist. So let's think about that.
I'm really good at songs, like memorizing lyrics, but not songs.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Take a pillowcase and fill it full of bars of soap and beat the shit out of you.
Hey, you don't say that.
So anyway, so I was shaving my chest from all the way down to my ball throat.
You guys should do a watch party of that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I've seen the bull, but I want
his dad's just
calf.
like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Dale.
I love at the end when it's like Chris, they're like, I got a Chewbacca mask and it's okay, the mine's not movie quality.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Are you going to invest in boats and hoes or what?
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Prestige worldwide.
Pa!
Oh man.
Are you saying pow? What are you saying? Pa! Oh my gosh. That's too funny.
Y'all, let's watch it right now. Turn this shit on.
Watch it.
Forget
Twitch
YouTube,
stream.
just put it on Twitch.
Yeah, we're going on Twitch. Can we watch that on Twitch?
Oh my gosh, Ryan, for the umpteenth time. Yes, you can watch anything you want on Twitch.
Really?
How does
What's
it work to do a watch party? Can I do Wonder Woman 84 watch party, or is that illegal?
You do it on Twitch and it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
YouTube will bounce you. If you try to do it on YouTube, you'll get bounced. They'll cut your live feed. But
Twitch doesn't care.
Yeah, Twitch doesn't care.
They don't see. I don't know.
Ohio Dave and I used to literally stream the actual movie like on Twitch. We did it like so many times and we never got.
You were there one time, Liz. I remember seeing you in the comments.
Yeah.
Yes.
We never got any. Nothing. He didn't get banned, reported, nothing.
Yeah.
But I wonder how it is with the Wonder Woman 4, like, is this HBO Max only?
No, Dave did it. He streamed Wonder Woman 84 on Twitch.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I streamed one.
Because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people internationally who can't watch. Who couldn't.
With them.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially just share your screen on HBO Max with StreamYard, and then you just stream it on Twitch, and then.
Yeah, and that's it. And then you just enjoy the movie, and you can share the audio, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's not like YouTube where you have to like ghetto rig, like you have to put like either like some mirror.
Somebody put like a mirror up and all that.
Yeah.
Which if it doesn't get flagged, then it works for you.
Yeah.
It work,
yeah.
but I
But
mean,
you have to really work your way around.
Watch.
It.
Liz is gonna go to do a watch party and just get straight flagged on Twitch. Brandon, yes, we all love Step Brothers. So Liz, whenever you're ready to come back to the show, Step Brothers watch party, all of us, let's do it.
Oh yeah. We can do that one, or what about like that Three Amigos? Can we stream that one?
Three Amigos, yes. Three
Yeah,
Amigos.
that was
whatever you
was
want.
a fire movie.
Yes,
oh,
it is.
Whatever you
that's
want,
so
Ryan.
funny.
I mean,
Really?
40-year-old virgin.
You know
man.
what?
40-year-old
I'd also.
virgin. Yes, 40-year-old virgin. We're doing
40-year-old
that.
virgin is great. It's like, hey, what I'm talking about is like the 5-finger discount.
Yes, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Liz, have you seen 40-year-old virgin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
It's like ho show. You wrote that ho for show.
The hoe.
Yeah.
For show.
I will do that.
Oh I'm starving. Let's get some fucking French toast.
Yeah.
I have to step out like in 5 minutes because I have something at 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, and I sent you that picture on Instagram, Liz.
Thank you so much.
And I edited it a little bit, so it's like brown edges instead of black, so it should look better.
Instagram kind of sucks. You got a Vero?
Yeah, I got Vero.
Twitter, I think Instagram killed the quality.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Oh
Happy to do it. I mean, I make stuff for this guy all the time, so just like, well, let me do some for somebody else for once.
Yeah. It's nice to share the wealth instead of Anthony just taking it all.
Hey, yo, guess what?
Yeah, that's true because he said last night that you make all of his thumbnails, and I was like, dude, wow.
He's like, yeah, I literally don't know how to do anything.
What?
Oh my goodness. So
see
what I'm shooting right?
Anthony,
you're targeting that towards Meg. I don't know what you're doing there.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Ryan. I was like,
shit.
it's like if you're going for Ryan, you got to aim that way.
you got to aim high.
What's the whole team?
No, not her. This
Wait, try.
My homegirl over
It's
there.
like trying to choke us. Like, shut
Yeah,
up. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, so what's the next costume that you're wanting to do outside of Wonder Woman? Now I know you did Green Lantern, and so what outside of Wonder Woman? What do you have fixated
I
on?
definitely have my mind on Laura.
Borat? Is that?
Laura.
Oh,
Fedora. Oh,
I would like
fire.
to see Borat though. I think
Yeah.
that would
Pretty fire.
She said
You could do that, or you could also do, which is very similar. You could do Kara. So there you go.
Oh, very nice.
Name who's that?
That's Henry Cavill's. What is it?
cousin
Distant relative.
or whatever. Yeah.
That lady?
Yeah. This lady was who Zach had in mind, or who had hired to do a little bit of Supergirl.
Oh.
But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if that's still on the table or not. It's shh because we don't know. So.
Oh man.
That's cool. Oh,
But yeah, that's just in case this regime doesn't continue.
Oh,
What's up?
you guys are doing.
Yeah. Not.
But yeah.
The secret.
yes.
Jay and Silent Bob. What?
Jay and Silent Bob.
Let's see. Old school. Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, old school's fine.
That's a great movie. It's like, yeah, come on, we're streaking. Oh man, so that's cool, Fiora. So that's a great picture. Yes, it is, and it's good to know that Nickatina is still in the chat.
Aren't you supposed to be at work?
That he's not actually working.
Yeah, we appreciate the support, Nickatina. Always back us. Always, fun.
Even if it costs you your job. Thank you.
Fund us. Make sure you continue the grant, the 4Nerds grant. But you're just not going to be on camera anymore. I'm sorry.
I know.
Behind the
So,
scenes
and once again, I want to take this opportunity to thank Wonder Meg for helping us,
Always.
get out of the slump we were in. I'm so glad that you're here. You're part of the team. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Thank you. And
Anytime.
I am stop all three of them. Which ones? What?
Let's talk about me, you, and Anthony, Ryan.
Schnoogans?
They gotta stop us.
Yeah.
Oh. You cannot stop.
Anyway.
Cannot stop.
Can't be
I'm
stopped.
sorry. I have to leave.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Thanks
no,
so
much.
thank you
This is
thank you so
awesome.
much for being here. It was such an honor, and it was so fun to talk to you.
It's so fun. Anytime you invite me, let me know. Like, I'm down.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Sounds good. Okay, appreciate being here.
It was nice meeting you. So
Bye.
Live Studio. And then
Yeah. Just click on Leave Studio, and that will be your exit.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. She's awesome.
Awesome.
What a
Yeah.
cool
Yeah. So
Well, Well, that's it.
What do we have next? Yeah. Well,
All right, guys. See ya.
no, what are you talking about? This is great. That's great.
Well, see,
Okay,
now
so
we're stuck with you, Ryan. So, like, else is there to do?
I've been wanting to do that all. Oh my god, I've been wanting to do that all show. So, I do want to take this time, since we do have people in here, to bring back one of our panelists.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Nickatina.
Hello, everybody. Hello. What's Meg doing here?
All right, we'll bring him back.
You brought in Andre to replace me.
It was the 4Nerds. It was like, the 4Nerds are here. Yeah! I mean, come on, Dawson, don't be the fifth nerd. Nobody wants to be the fifth nerd.
I see how it is. Okay.
So I just need to make a couple switches here and there, and I think
go.
we're back. All right. So we're good. We're good to go.
That's right. I'm Liz Wonder, everybody. How's it going?
So
Your
at
voice is a
Liz's
lot
request,
deeper.
we did not allow for Nickatina to be on air the same time she was on. There was a tension. There was some backstory.
Yeah.
We don't want to get into it,
gosh.
but yeah,
It's a long story.
long drawn out.
Well, I mean, to be frank,
Yo, I'll just be
goal-
clear and just let everybody know exactly what happened. Nickatina sent her some nudes.
Oh,
Unsolicited?
from
Unsolicited.
the porn site he's
So
been
she was like,
hanging
yo.
out
what I was
at.
going to say was that
She's never coming
suit
back,
was
man.
mine.
No.
Somehow she got it.
And I don't blame her. In the slightest.
She'll be back. She'll be back.
I know Ryan scared her off.
Yeah.
No, I think it was those pictures.
Yeah. She knew you were coming back. She was like, I think
Yeah,
he's going to
she's
be on
like-
lunch break soon.
I can
Yeah,
sense
Yeah,
lunch
we better
break.
warn you. Yes, there will be a watch party at some point. We haven't decided which movie we're gonna do, but yeah, we have a couple on the list. And Dawson says that we can watch some of these movies on Twitch.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll just have to figure out which one we can do.
some of them, though. I'm not sure we can watch all of them.
Yeah, I know. We got it. I don't want to screw this up. We only have one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would be afraid of that, You would be afraid of that.
I'm on lunch now. There we go.
What?
Okay.
You're on
good
lunch.
to know,
Dude,
good to
how
know.
long is your lunch break?
I was on
Fucking
break
been on
earlier.
lunch.
Now I'm on
I
lunch.
don't think he's really working, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I'm just at home.
So if
just
this is
staring at the
lunch,
internet.
what time do you eat breakfast?
Yeah, bro.
This is my lunch break at work, dude.
Okay, but like
I just heard the
They're
horse
still
go.
hitting him up. They're like, Andre, where are you, Andre? Andre.
he's hiding underneath the stairs.
Yeah, he's like, I'm on lunch, damn it.
Not really on lunch though.
He's
so
not
they're just
really on
like,
lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, hello.
Where's your lunch pail?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody in the chat, everybody watching, I hope you enjoy watching Nickatina eat a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's the topic of today's
Enjoy
show.
it. Enjoy it while you can. For some people,
Yo, put your camera back on.
Yeah, I agree.
Why?
I agree with the Arkham Gaming.
Why?
I think we need a Nightwing movie. It can be an Elseworlds movie. But yeah, I'd love
Nightwing
to
would be
see a
fire.
Nightwing movie. Yeah.
Ryan, I hate to break it to you, but Nightwing is dead. And Zach said
Andre
it.
Liz. There's your new name. Instead of Andre Nickatina, you're Andre Liz.
I would prefer Liz Andre. I think that sound has a better ring to it.
Liz
But Ryan, Nightwing's
Well,
dead.
that sounds different. That sounds like lasagna.
Ryan,
Like
don't-
kind of
don't
like a
try to ignore
meal,
what I'm saying.
kind of like a lasagna, but not.
True.
But
Ryan,
it doesn't sound
you will
appetizing,
never
so it
get-
does
you
fit
will-
you.
You will never get Nightwing in the Snyderverse.
All right,
Your
that's
dreams
it.
are shattered.
Oh, damn overlay. I gotta add him back as a stupid overlay. Now,
Oh, nice, nice.
Well, there's a simple solution to that,
Vegas
Ryan.
Anthony.
You can get rid of the overlay first, then boot. There's a process to this. Anthony needs to learn this as well, as Meg knows.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. We're still not right. Okay, now we're right.
go.
There we go.
And I got that shit down by the end of the show. All right.
I think Meg begs to differ.
That's all right.
So
That
do
one
you
is
guys
fine.
have a guest on this thing? For this Sunday?
It's not. No, we still got 2 weeks. Yeah, next Sunday.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Oh,
okay. I thought it was
bi-weekly.
Okay, bi-weekly.
Yes.
So bi-weekly is twice a week.
The picture's so popped up on this. That World Finest poster is
that shit is so funny.
Yeah.
I want to print that out and put it in my office somewhere. Like put it like right here.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That would be
out of focus.
What are
Guys,
you want to break over?
I gotta go. No, I gotta go eat and everything. But I just want to say hi to everybody. Hi to everyone in the chat. You guys did a great job with Liz. That was a great interview. She's really cool.
We appreciate your approval.
Yeah.
No, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. And Meg, you've done a stand-up job.
Who made that lunch
Nickatina
for you?
Who made that lunchbox for you?
Andre?
My mom did. My mom, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mom, nice.
Yeah, honey, what's up, baby?
My eyes.
My eyes, on too.
Yeah, you do need to cover up your boob. You do.
You're stupid.
Keep your hand where it is.
He's like, I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Hold on, we need to get a screenshot of that. Let's put it back up. Sam's.
That was live, so you can download it later and just.
Yeah, exactly.
Cut him out.
Cut it out. Plaster it all over social media. We're not telling anybody to do that, but if you did it, it'd be funny. So. I heard the story. Nickatina Lis Wonder a pic of his junk and said, I heard you need to laugh.
He's gonna fucking sue us for slander.
Oh gosh.
Use that anytime.
We need to shut the show down.
This show has become a liability, guys.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I guess that is the end of Nickatina on the 4Nerds. Can't bring him back. But we do want to advertise who we have on next week for the 4Nerds, and that is Dave Pena. So he will be on with us on the 4Nerds. Whose channel will it be on?
It's on mine.
Yeah, Anthony's
It's
channel.
on Anthony's channel. So yeah, if you have not subscribed to Anthony's channel, jump over to the ACS Universe. Let me throw this up real quick while I have this on here. Please jump over to the ACS Universe.
Oh, it's not updated though.
I was gonna say, yo, thanks for just like forgetting about.
Oh crap. Okay, forget that. I'll take that off. Go to
follow Wonder Meg as well.
Follow Wonder Meg.
Obviously.
Also follow the World's Finest. Is that also on your channel, or is that
on Anthony's? Yeah.
Anthony's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It should just be on her channel.
No.
You know, I'm doing him a favor, so.
Oh. Yo, this bitch. Hey, let me tell you.
Are we witnessing the destruction of World's Finest?
I don't think World's
Finest
is living up to its name.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
The welcome.
He just got added to the.
Yeah. I heard well, I don't want to say anything. But yeah, subscribe to ACS. He's doing very good. He's a great
we like to call it thank you Nickatina,
guys.
aka Hussein.
What's up?
They already put out a hit piece on Ray Fisher.
Really?
Variety.
Where's it at?
On Variety's Twitter page says Jeff Johns still working with Warner Media despite Ray Fisher's claim writer is leaving studio. Exclusive.
Well, he didn't say that he was gone right now.
Jeff
Johns
is still with Warner Media. Play. Yeah.
But like,
he didn't say he's
this.
gone.
We
He said he's leaving. He says he's on the way out.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So technically, he still works there for now.
Yeah.
But like, is this retaliation even surprising?
No.
At this point? No.
I'm not going to read it.
It's definitely not. It's kind of sad, at this point. Nickatina wants me to pull it up. No, I'm gonna leave it down. I'm gonna leave it down. I mean, all it was one sentence. I mean, why do we need to pull it up? This is not the Midnight Run. I don't just pull shit up, just to pull it up. But yeah, okay. So Patrick is right. You can be a fan of Jeff. I mean, he's a great writer, and like we said at the beginning of the broadcast, he's doing stuff with Jim Lee. Jim Lee's hired him to do something over at Image Comics, so he's still going to be bringing in a paycheck for he and his family. So fine with that. Whatever. He just the position that he had at DC Films wasn't suited for him because he doesn't know how to act in that role. So, go do something else then. Yeah, it's not worth reading if he is right. I mean, it's not worth bringing up and sharing the screen. Nickatina. I know that you want us to surf the web for you, but we're not going to do that here.
It's another situation where we have to let it play out and see what happens.
Yeah,
because obviously how fast they responded, it shows you how desperate
it shows how scrambled. They scrambled to do that. They were like, "Get a trade on this. Can somebody get a trade? Do you have him on the phone? Do you have him on the phone? Okay, he didn't lose his job. Everything is good, and I'll be home by 6.
Frosty the Snowman Part 2.
Frosty the Snowman Part 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Have y'all seen Breakin'?
Yeah, I have.
And Breakin' 2? Yes.
I don't think
with
so.
Turbo.
Turbo was fire, dude.
Yeah, I loved when he was breakdancing on the ceiling. That shit was awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Share screen.
Yeah. Share screen, yeah.
Let's get Nickatina saying that so we can make a little clip of him. Also a clip of Dawson saying, "Oh my goodness gracious."
Yeah. Oh, yes. Every time that Dawson doesn't have anything to say, he always adds that kind of stuff into. If you've ever noticed that, he's so like, "Oh man." That's what he says.
He's about to do it now. If we had to say anything, he'd do it right now.
I have nothing to say to you guys.
Oh, shucks.
Shut the front door.
You shut the front door.
You lit liquor.
Hey.
This is a family channel.
Channel.
What is going on here?
I know. Come on. Lindsay, get in here.
The fuck were you thinking?
Take care of your man.
She's playing with the cat. She doesn't care.
She's like, I don't even watch his shit. he don't entertain me.
Just wait till it's my show, Ryan. Just wait.
It'll be in 4 weeks.
You're not coming on ever.
I'm starting early then.
That's right, Nickatina. Only share the link to my channel. I've seen it on here
twice.
I know,
right? Like, what is the deal, dude? He doesn't like me and Dawson and Meg. He doesn't like Meg, Dawson, and myself. He only likes Anthony because Anthony used to co-host with him. But now that Anthony has dropped his ass,
he's
simping for you. He's simping for him, and he wants him back.
Meg's like, yeah, oh boy.
Oh man,
I like this Patrick guy because he's called me cool twice. So thanks, Patrick.
There you go.
Dawson is the Riddler. Yes, he is.
Dawson is the Riddler.
What a stark difference. I'm just cool, and you're the fucking Riddler.
This is how it is,
man. Oh boy.
Oh yes.
Oh man, hey, thanks for coming by DC with Extended, man. It's always good to have you here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is fire. It is fire.
I will point something out. While my thing is like, oh man, oh boy, Ryan's thing is he just laughs in awkward situations and it's quiet. Well, you're not going to now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 4Nerds. Like, yo.
Yeah. So, hey, subscribe to Wonder Meg. Look at that.
I have a video coming out today. As soon as I get done here, I'm uploading it. So.
What is the video about?
It's just my recent comics haul, and back right next to me, I show off. So. It's gonna be cool.
And what do you have coming out, Nerdy?
I'm working on another What If episode. And it was one that people voted on. It's What If Dick Grayson was the Joker of the DCEU.
Oh.
So it's coming along very interestingly. I have the thumbnail basically done, and it looks fire.
Okay.
Very excited for that. And just streaming more often until, of course, work starts back up again. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony, what do you got coming up? I had to pull
Nah,
You made me pull this up because of your silence.
You know, yo.
And he just looks at the camera like, I'm gonna freaking kill you.
No. But
snap your neck like Zod, General Zod.
Obviously, 4Nerds next week probably gonna be doing a episode of my show sometime between here and there, and then in 2 weeks I'll be with my homegirl here on World's Finest, fucking talking about farts and
yeah. That's awesome. So
another thing, I'm having a birthday stream on Saturday. Turning 24. Woo! There you go.
I will be there for sure.
All right. And what are you doing on the birthday stream?
We're just having fun, talking about whatever comes up, and having a good time.
Okay.
You know,
Dawson's gonna take his first shot of Fireball on Saturday night. Yo, let's go!
Yeah.
I can't promise that. I can't promise that.
Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, he's taking a shot of Fireball. I'm not gonna put that.
He's like, that's on fire. That's actually on fire.
Dawson's like, I'm gonna kill you guys after this stream.
Well, everybody, thank you for coming, and we appreciate all the support. Thank you to all of our Patreons and every supporter that comes in and just has fun with us on the show. And our special guest host today, Meg, for coming and having a good time with us. And we actually had a better time than we normally have on our streams. I don't know why.
I mean,
this is actually I need to look at our old streams compared to today's stream and kind of discern what is.
Look at view count, chat people.
View count was actually way higher.
Look at the statistics, right, and see if there should be in the future maybe a move made. Maybe I mean that's
And a huge shout out to Lis Wonder for being on the show.
Yes. It was so gracious of her to give us her time. That was awesome. We love it. And next week, we will be talking to Dave Pena on Anthony's channel. So go subscribe to Anthony, subscribe to Nerdy in Many Ways, subscribe to Wonder Meg, subscribe to me, and that's it.
And no one else.
No one else.
In fact,
except for
everybody else other than us.
Yes.
If you're subscribed to other people, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have you.
We have to be exclusive, you know.
Yes.
Only our opinions matter.
Joey just jump in. Joey did just jump in.
Yeah, he did. He's like, "Hey, I'm here." Like, all right, guys, see you later. He's like, "Nickatina told me the wrong time."
Joey is one of the funniest chat guys I've ever seen on stream.
He is fucking hilarious. His play on words and shit are just chef's kiss, man.
He said, "No, do you have it? You don't have it. See,
not prepared."
He said, "I just got dropped by the League of Mayhem."
Oh well,
it's fun while lasting, wasn't it, Andre?
Now he's a free agent. So let's see who else he.
Maybe it's best if you do your own thing, Nickatina.
It's really on that late, so the midnight thing's your deal.
I mean,
all right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your evening, and we'll catch you next time. Boom.